to invite the Katukiro of Busoga Kingdom. The kingdom is rich. You yourself, you are rich.
This is a very, very interesting day for me. We had a chat this morning, and he asked me to address the following issues. Number one is to thank you, President and boss. It's a job well done. Number two is to thank the board for leading this school well. Unlike other schools, we don't have to add other acronyms, prefixes, like just school, because we know enough. I also happen to be the chairman of the board of the Mighty School of Jinja. And the deputy head teacher there is also an old boy. And Jinja is trying to challenge us in cricket, and that's not right. So it's not right. Because we are cricket, and we must remain cricket. So we must do all we can to keep that class. Third is thank the PTA for your contributions, and also understanding that this is a government school. When you contribute, those contributions are managed by the board. That is very critical, because we are having battles in schools every day. For your information, I'm also the deputy chair of the Education Review Commission of this country. So I know what is happening in schools. And I know some of the recommendations I'm going to make are going to be very bad to some of the organizations that are creating trouble in schools. Unfortunately, that also happened to be old boys and old girls. I want to thank you, BUSOGA'S, for showing class. Many of you know that Chira College teaching is where this man comes from. I had a running battle with them, because that's our school. So is this school. A running battle with who the head teacher should be. Please don't involve yourself in things you do not have authority over. You showed class by accepting somebody you call non-open. That is class. All we are looking for is a good head teacher for the school. Actually, the records show that you old boys have not done very well managing the school. If we are to use evidence, and we evidence people. So, I want to thank you very much for showing class. Again, I'm going to thank you. Because I remember the board contacted me, everybody was talking to me, these guys are going to refuse. I told them, no, find the right teacher for the school. The rest will be history. I did observe in the protocols. Very big people are here, including my board, for the contribution to the school. And also thank you for the project that you are starting. But for me, I am a man who says what I have to say. I don't support a gate when we have no teachers' houses. But let it go on. Those who can support the gates, support the gate. Some of us who can support teachers' houses, support teacher houses. Don't fix us. Because the core function of a school is educating our children. And the teachers are the biggest investment you can ever make in a school. We've done very well with the dormitories, thank you very much. But if we don't deal with our teachers, we have created, I see I've created some trouble here. Mr. President, I'm with you. I'll even make contributions. I will still make my point that we must deal with the core issues of the school. What is the school? A gate is not a school. And I don't want us to look like other schools, because a gate is the mere show off, in my view. You can imagine. But it works in many countries. When you clean up your sitting room, many people never want to know what is happening in your bedroom. But yet the bedroom is the core of the family. But we make sure that the sitting rooms are such that nobody takes care of what is happening. So for the good of the school, we need to balance our investments as always. Because we are richer than the school. But this school made us what we are. Unfortunately, Mr. Navide is not here today. Is Mr. Navide here? You notice private people are beginning to think this is their aim. And I have been having running battles in and out. All of us who grew up in this field know that there is the schooler and there is a Busoga forest. Don't you know? Now Busoga forest land is being taken at a speed you cannot imagine. You saw all those buildings there in Busoga forest land. But who is giving the titles? And we powerful people here are keeping quiet about this. Because OWEK.MUVAWALA is nothing without the Busoga forest land. This hill will go. We will get slides. What protects MWIRI is Busoga forest. And everybody is now keeping quiet. Because I'm touching the very tough things. But I'm one of those who don't care. You can attack me on social media. You can say whatever you say. I'll remain the MWIRI Joseph of the Republic. I will not change. Now, this is what we have to do. Let us open the boundaries of our land. It's a simple thing. I have been making noise, Chair. I even said to the deep print. You can imagine this land has no title. Yes, but there is a deep print in the system. Who is the title? Let us help the church to ensure that we have a title to the so-called MWIRI land. That is even more important than the gate. Because the gate land will be taken. I know so. Guys are going to take that land. You can look at Chawazinga's here. Guys were claiming even the palace itself in Italy. But for God's sake, in Busoga, nobody ever owned the hill. Tell me who ever owned the hill. Very few people. But even people who was misusing. Whoever did it was misusing. Hills were never for anyone. Now MWIRI Hill is under attack. I even have copies of titles. I have them. So the only person to say this is we. Let us open the boundaries of MWIRI land. And it's very big. So simple. We have surveyors in our team. We have educated people. Let us create a team and open OWEK.MUVAWALA land. If you are cowards, for me I will go with the team. This is when we will use our offices and show our power. Because we are not very small people in this country. Whoever dares to attack us is attacked with a very hard force. And the harder you come, the harder the response. So for me, last week I got another team. Try His Excellency Museveni's boys and General Moses' boys. Therefore, we come to a service unit that is leading to a secondary school, and we put little shops. I broke them down, and I'm still here, still serving this country. But those recent guys are now targeting that land next. They say it is next to Moba. It is possible it is within the Moba. So let us go and open MWIRI and put our, what we call them, surveyors. To tell you know what, I will use it so. So I am sorry, I'm disturbed part of your home. And you know, Mr. Kudo, who program so that we are the room to take it. We call a MWIRI father. We room time and we look at the guest of all.
Kalityama tenda bawulire ida
my fellow OPs and great grandchildren, good afternoon. About 400 kilometers from here in the kingdom of Toro. So I have to leave now because I am giving out one of my great granddaughters. So I have to leave now, and when I'm leaving it will create a lot of confusion for you, a lot of noise. Please bear with me. Andrew. Yes. This school started in 1911. I was born in 1912. So I am almost as older as this school. Now, this is one of the greatest schools in Uganda, like the Eton of Uganda. If you go to the United Kingdom, they have a school called Eton. So Bodo, Nyakasura, and MWIRI were the three biggest schools in Uganda. So you can see MWIRI produced the greatest president Uganda has ever had, Milton Obote. Do you guys know him? Yeah. Yes, and he was really the most effective administrator, Milton Obote, and he was my very good friend. Me and Obote stayed together in Willis house, you know that. Obote was in Willis and I was also in Willis. Now, MOBA is MWIRI Old Boys Association. The aim of this association is not only to keep us socially in touch, but always keep us in contact with the school so that we can know its problems, its challenges, and provide solutions and emotional, intellectual, and financial support to ensure that this school keeps running. Of course, we have been very unsuccessful because when I look at the school, the buildings are dilapidated. I have visited my Willis house, it looks disastrous. So we, members of Willis, were supposed to come here, I think on October 10th or something, or October 8th, so that we can see what we can do about the school. Unfortunately, I am in Haramwingi in the great village of Kanyandahi. Anyone who knows Kanyandahi, it is the greatest village in the whole world. I have to go there because I have a Kwanjula and I have to run now. So thank you so much, my grandchildren, for listening to me. Each one of you should receive a pat on the cheek, as Jesus said.
Andrew, but you are living here, Grand is very hungry.
I will make them better next time.
For your man, you are going to